Welcome back, ARK players, to a brand new video. Now today is a very exciting one because so much is happening, as many of you guys will know, in the world of ARK Survival Ascended tomorrow. And there is some big promo with an exclusive reveal happening with IGN also. There is a lot going into this and I really hope it's going to be on time. I know in yesterday's video, the classic comments, every launch, I know the comments already, and the comments are very valid always, throughout the last few years of covering ARK, which is it actually coming tomorrow? But we will see, guys, and I am going to be going through absolutely everything you need to know regarding this update. There's also been some news from Nakatas last night, talking about some other stuff that's happening too that's really important, so I've shared it in this video, and then obviously I will go through the IGN stuff first. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's get in with the video. So yes, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, if you're looking for somewhere to play the Astraeos update and meet a great community, the link to my free servers is in my Discord, always linked in the description and in the comments. If you want to come and join us, as I said, it's always completely free, and there's so many servers, whether that's PvP you enjoy or PvE. Anyway, so let's get into what in the world is going on and why people are so hyped. So IGN posted out saying tune in to IGN FanFest this Wednesday, the February 25th, for an exciting exclusive reveal from ARK Survival Ascended Astraeos. And obviously when you click on the link, it takes you over to the IGN FanFest 2026, how to watch, what to expect, and if you're an ARK fan but you also love other games, this is also something you may want to tune in for, because IGN FanFest is returning for its 17th edition later this month, and we're so excited to once again present a show filled with exclusive reveals, trailers, gameplay, deep dive, and interviews with incredible creators behind your favorite games, shows, movies, shows, games, comics, and anime. We have a lot of fun surprises in store for IGN FanFest 2026, alongside Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, 007 First Light, Mortal Kombat 2, Scream 7, Project Hail Mary, One Piece, and so much more. And they said we wanted to present this article as a guide to everything you need to know and how to watch the multi-day event with us. So yeah, I mean, it's going to work in two different ways, obviously I'll show you guys how you can join in to make sure you don't miss the ARK reveal. I may, depending on the time, do a tiny stream for this. I'm not too sure right now, because it's really depending on when the Astraeos update comes out, because I'm going to be wanting to dive straight in, but potentially I may stream it here on my channel. So it will feature over 80 exclusive reveals across 2 days of live streaming on the 25th of February and the 26th. And the show will start each day at 10 AM PT, 1 PM ET, and 6 PM, so 6 PM BST. And we're also excited to be counting down to the main show starting on February 23rd with additional first looks, exclusives, and in-depth interviews. So yeah, there's all these other people that are streaming it as well. So here it is, IGN FanFest 2026 schedule. As we mentioned, we have a lot of surprises and we can't wait to talk about it, but you can check below an idea of what to expect. So day one is Wednesday, February 25th, which is tomorrow, and this is where you will be seeing the ARK one. So there's Mortal Kombat 2, WWE 2K26, Invincible vs, Street Fighter 6, ARK Survival Ascended, Astraeos, Vampire Crawlers, so many games, even Bellwright and Everwind, so other like Snail Games projects are going to be shown off with, I guess, new stuff coming here. And there's a whole, it looks like this is gonna be the biggest day of all. I don't know what else have they got. They've still got some pretty cool stuff for February 26th. They've got Scream 7 being shown off there. Loads of other stuff being shown. Loads of Warhammer stuff. But definitely, for me personally, my favorite day looks like it is tomorrow. Not just for ARK, but there's a whole bunch of other games I would be very interested in. And of course, there's other Snail projects. And Bellwright, I think, is probably Snail Games' only successful project. But yes, if you want to tune in, We don't actually know what time it's going to be kicking off with ARK. It looks like, it depends if this is in order. I don't think this is in order. It's not in alphabetical order, because otherwise ARK will be at the top. So maybe ARK is coming, you know, 5th. But I don't know. They haven't shared that info. So one of the things where we'll just wait and see. So maybe I'll stream it. Maybe. Because I think it might be cool. I've not done one for a while. I'll let you guys know. So, really important information from Nakatas is older areas will get upgrades as well. The pine tree areas on Corinthos will be replaced by higher quality trees, and my personal highlight of this update hasn't even been announced yet. I am so hyped. And for anyone worried about your bases, this is one thing I'm always talking about in the LoadedCrysis cluster, is with this update, Nakatas has said none of this will damage your bases. Only trees will respawn in this area, and it's a free wood delivery. So anyone that's worried about bases, upgrades and changes, nothing else of the original map that we've got so far, you know, you need any worry about. You may get some extra trees growing around you or something like that. You can chop that down for some extra wood. Now, more important news. So, this person says, knowing you have plans to upgrade the map to the new engine upgrade once that's out the pipeline. Will you put the snow region to have the same snow effect as Lost Colony? Nakata said the engine upgrade is an upgrade for the base game. There is no map that runs on old engines or something. It's not map, it's game code related. And no, the LC snow physics are not planned for Astraeos at this point. I'm having a massive focus on performance, server and client. I prefer that more than anything. I don't care about extra like, obviously I'm excited for extra content, but performance on Astraeos has been one of the toughest things, as many of you guys will know. And it's something that personally for me, running my cluster, I've just learned so much about, and I'm always kind of combating it, and it's actually been better recently, and I've put in a lot of changes, a lot of things, and it's been really running smooth for us recently. Like, with some upgrades and changes we've made, we've really managed to get control of Astraeos. But if you do run Astraeos with a lot of players on, you have to be prepared for all different types of stuff, because the RAM of this map is absolutely insane. The future of Astraeos has been revealed, and it will be around 80% finished after this update, as always very roughly guessed. There will be one more a major content update after this one, and then it's 100% done. So yeah, I did actually say that. I thought they'll do this one, and then I think I mentioned it in yesterday's videos that I'm pretty sure there's only like one more space they have left to do. So there will be this one, and then one more major Astraeos update, and that will fully complete and cement Astraeos since its launch last year. I don't know when that'll be coming, whether that'll be, I hope it's later this year, because I think it'll be nice to wrap the map up in 2026, get that all done, and then focus obviously on all the other stuff to come with the game. And Nakatas is working on ARK Atlantis, so he's got lots in the pipeline, so I'm sure he's ready to get Astraeos wrapped up and done. But yeah, that is really exciting. And something that Mr. Dolphin, by the way, if you don't know Mr. Dolphin, he is an OG in the ARK community. A massive OG who played a lot of Survival of the Fittest, and I know he's super hyped for this version that's coming out. And he said if the announcement is boats and water systems from Atlas, then it's the map of the year. And I was going to respond to it, and then I saw my point responding. Someone had already responded with my point to Mr. Dolphin. And I don't think this will do this, because with Genesis Part 1, I think I'm 100% sure. I could be wrong. I think this would be cool if they do implement that. But I do think, unless they do implement it as a test in preparation for Genesis Part 1, but I think Genesis Part 1 is when this is going to be the first announcement. I don't think they'll do it early. But who knows, right? They may give us a tester, and all we can really do right now is just guess, you know, my guess is as good as your guys' guesses, so we'll see what happens. But this has given me some real kind of OG ARK feeling, and I've not had this feeling in such a long time, where, you know, in 2026, and I thought for Lost Colony 2, Wildcard kind of returned a little bit back to right, we're gonna go a bit more mainstream again, and I've missed that so much. This game, ASA, I don't think Wildcard wanted to go so mainstream with the promoting, the marketing, because I don't think they've been very happy with the project that they've shipped so far. And I think as they're going on, I think they're getting more happier with it. It's definitely not in its greatest place. If I go and I did a Lost Colony giveaway yesterday in my cluster, and when I actually clicked on the Lost Colony Steam page, it's mostly negative reviews, whereas I do like it, but it's because some people can't literally, if you play on single player, like single player players have major issues with Lost Colony, and the boss doesn't even properly work still, like, and it's nearly March, and that DLC came out in December, so you can see why that happens. But that was the biggest promo that Studio Wildcard have done in years, and they're doing more promo now with IGN, and I want to see more of this Wildcard. Like, of course, fixes, changes, and that kind of stuff, but bringing ARK back to where it belongs. And I know we're still on that path of, a split community with ASE and ASA. ASA has now taken over ASE in terms of players, and it took this game a long time, and I do think within a year or so time, I do think this will be 100% the most dominant game, because there's been a lot of content missing from this game, and not only that, they're adding a whole bunch of new stuff in. I mean, you think we've got Dragontopia coming out this year, which is, we don't know if it's going to be officially branded by How to Train Your Dragon. They say it's inspired, but who knows right now. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the major Astraeos update day. As you know, I will keep you guys up to date, as I do for every launch, on what's going on, what the plan is. Might do a little stream for the exclusive IGN reveal too. So if you see me go live, then I'm sure that's when you'll know that I will be doing that. But anyway, come and join us in the LoadedCrysis cluster for the Astraeos map. Let's all have some fun, let's have some hype, and I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys then.